The good thing is that things are changing. Very brief, but in the early days of us going to the corporate market with an enterprise measurement proposition, I was speaking with one of the foremost influencers in the events industry. And he said to me, good luck, Mark. You're trying to sell enterprise measurement to event program leads. And what he was getting at there was that events as a historically unmeasured space that has got away with it so long. Why would event program leads want to be accountable to new measurement they weren't accountable for?
I would love to have that conversation.
Yeah. Do you know what? I mean, there is some truth in it. There is some truth in it.
Yeah,
Over
I agree.
the last few years, we have seen many event program leads kick it down the line and go, do you know what? It's tomorrow's problem, because maybe it is uncomfortable being accountable to that data. But honestly, there is a step change. There's a shift in behavior. We've gone from a year ago having like less than 10 major corporate clients to having like 25 over last year. So it is moving. More and more corporates are moving the needle in terms and seeing the urgency to get measurement in place for their own benefit, their career benefit, their organizational benefit, and to defend the value of events moving forward as costs rise and the conditions around events change.
I love hearing that conversation's happening, right? It makes me think like, how do we be a proponent for change in this? And to me, the exciting piece about it, and like the way I might answer that to somebody is, well, it's going to be rocky. All change is rocky, right? And yes, they have gone unmeasured, but don't you want to know the adjustments to make, the changes to make, what's working, what's not? Maybe the show you've been going to for 20 years sucks and you don't need to go to it anymore. And here's the data as to why, but the show you want to go, maybe you do a smaller activation and this works. And I think the power of that creativity in terms of here's what you can use it for. It's the big picture sell. It's like, this is what this looks like when we get to the other side. I don't think events need to prove their value. They are valuable. They've stood the test of time. People want to go to events. They want to be face to face. But I think once this tool gets developed and people start thinking a certain way, events will just get better. They'll have more sophistication behind them and numbers around them. And for me, that's exciting.
Yeah, I agree in the sense that I think there will always be, and quite rightly, a very high demand for in-person. But the market is ripe for disruption. You know, costs are going to increase. The carbon axis is swinging. So your best antidote to that problem is to have your measurement game sorted and to be in a position to defend the money that you're spending and to use your measurement strategically. I think when the decisions that you make around how you participate in an event, whether you participate in an event and your event selection, the more those are evidence-based, the better placed an events function in any business is to continue to thrive and perform well and get the best value for the business.
Awesome.